This all was once a deer farm. 20 years ago, it became a neighborhood. This location is one of the best in the basins. It's north facing, looks straight at Cornet Peak and enjoys all day sunshine. I'm Steve Skelton from Patch Landscape. I'm the director, and we're a landscape architecture company. I was introduced to this site in 2019 when the owner had just purchased it and was looking for a creative approach to the landscape which adapted both the new architecture that was being overlaid onto this amazing mud brick house in a way that could integrate both the exotic plantings that were existing with the more naturalistic indigenous forest. On arrival, you come to a gate and you can't quite see the site. It's not until you move through and work your way up the drive that you really get to experience this beautiful house and the landscape that it sits within. Just next to that are these heritage fruit trees, which have been there for a long time. They produce great fruit. You get your feijoas and your apples and your peaches. And then through that, you have this wide open pastoral area. And then it steps up. And then you have a hedge, and we've brought in beech trees to give some structure to that hedge as it sort of moves through. And then off to the east is this incredible production garden that's been used to produce lots of different vegetables for different restaurants in the area, as well as for the owners, where you could just walk out and enjoy eating from the land. One thing we really wanted to show off with this site was its connection to the surrounding mountains. And one way that we did that was bringing some of that alpine vegetation onto the site. Parts of the green roof has these low-level alpine spreading shrubs, which is things that you'll find in Cornet Peak.
We had a little nook from where you could watch the night skiers come down on Cornet Peak. The bathrooms themselves are spacious and really different in the way they're designed. They're quite open and minimal, but they function really well, so with really high-end fittings. There's beautiful mosaic tiles and neutral palette on the floor and on the walls, and then there's the lovely reeded glass partitions which give you some privacy but allow the light to come in, and it's just all about these textures working together. Hi, I'm Karen Kelly. I'm the owner and design director at KKID. I've been designing homes for about 20 years. Our brief was pretty simple. It was to create a dream home for our clients. Wanted to experience this stunning location and home as a retreat. You know, we sort of designed this interior from the floor up. We've got the Italian Caesar kitchen and all the high-end appliances, and then we've got this locally made breakfast nook. It all works really beautifully together. This room itself was a really peculiar room in that you've got this wall with no windows. We found that, you know, there's an area of it that's quite dark and very moody. So we purposely brought in this polyform sofa, and it can be configured a number of ways. But I like the way we've got it at the moment, which allows you to listen to records by the whiskey bar and have this kind of cosy nook in the back. And then the front of it is still open and inviting, so you're still connected with the dining and the kitchen. So there's really multiple uses here, but we've totally defined each space. We've made sure that, you know, everything feels considered, there's no detail overlooked. Really favourite spot of mine is the little wine cellar as you enter the home. It creates a massive impact as you're walking through that hallway off the entrance. The location really is the hero, the settings, the gardens, and that is what takes your breath away.
On the western side, we created a double height space void which looks out to the pool and garden area. I'm Pete Ritchie from Kerr Ritchie Architects. We had the pleasure to design this house. Essentially involved a renovation of an existing mud brick barn. Key moves really was really working on that juxtaposition between the old and the new. We ended up building an addition on the front end, on the north end of the house. Essentially a large glass box glazed with very high performance glass, which takes in views from right round from Mount Dewar, right round to Coronet Peak and to the Cardrona Range to the east. The glass box together with the materiality encompasses the glass using a thin tile, which really works well with the mud brick of the existing house. As well as that, the house has been retrofitted with central heating, which includes radiators and a hydronic ceiling system. It's something which is quite new to New Zealand. Do you feel like you're at a little retreat when you arrive in here?